What's up, guys? This is me again, Lion King Max. I didn't expect me to make another video today, or I did, but I didn't expect this video to come out. I guess I'm on fire and things like that. And this is more like a rant. Yes, a rant, because there are some cards that I really hate in this in Yu-Gi-Oh! And some combos that I actually would even call it overpowered. And I don't know if you've seen cards like Herald of Perfection and shit like that, control decks. Control decks aren't that of a problem until perfection comes into play, where you get every fucking thing that you have. And it has some good, great combos, which really pisses me off. With Advanced Ritual Heart, you put 4 fairies in the grave and you special summon. Well, yeah, let's talk about the first one I wanted to talk about. Archlord Christia. This bitch is so annoying. I don't know why this card isn't semi-limited. At least semi-limited, because right now my girlfriend has a fairy deck and she has this bitch and every single time she managed to pop it off on the field, I think I lost about, on a scale on 10 games, let's say she got it all 10 times, I think I lost about 8 or 9 of these games. The only other times where I had either my Darkhold, Mirror Force, or things like that. Um, what does she do is she prevents any special summons. She prevents any special summons without any cost or anything like that. You can normal summon this card, you can special summon this card if you have 4 fairies in the grave, you can special summon this card if you have a Monster Reborn or Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. She has 2800 attack. It's a fucking lot for someone that cannot special summon anything, and that's about it. Her other effect isn't that important. Oh yeah, and if she dies, she goes back on the top of the deck. She goes back on the top of your deck. People might see this as a dead draw, but with Valhalla, this is not a dead draw. This is just plain overpowered. What can I say about this card? She's light, so it worked with honest. So most of the time you think you have a big powerful monster that you did not special summon. Good luck with that. And then the guy just honest your face. Like, oh yeah, well I don't care. Or if you manage to destroy it with a Darkhold, Mirror Force or something, she goes back on the fucking top of the deck. And then it's their turn, they draw and another Christian on your face. When she special summon, when there's 4 fairies in the grave, she can put one of them back in her hand, which means she can recycle honest. What the hell, man? This is overpowered. So I hate this card. I really do. I really do hate this card. She's a slut. And I think some people say that it's a man, but no Archlord in the entire universe will let himself be called Christia. Christia, the German girl. So yeah, I hate Christia. I really do. Another little combo that I hate. You probably have seen this, but it's this little guy, okay? This little guy is called Tribune Frog. When Tribune Frog is in the graveyard during your standby phase, and you don't have any set spell or, well, you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon him during your standby phase if this card is in the graveyard. It's not like once per duel or anything, it's not like once per turn. If this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon him during your standby phase if you control no spell or trap cards. Then, this guy isn't so bad. It works well with Monarch, but this is this card. The combo with these 2 guys is annoying as shit. Because you can activate quick play spells during your standby phase, why not? And with this card, I special summon Tribune Frog. Will activate from my hand during my standby phase. Enemy controller, I tribute my Tribune Frog to take control of your monster for the rest of the turn. Oh, well, Tribune Frog is in the graveyard. I can special summon it since it's still the standby phase. Yeah, I really hate this combo. Maybe it didn't happen to you. Well, I wish it won't because it's really frustrating. You lose everything. It's pretty hard to negate and it's pretty hard to prevent. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Another card that I find really powerful that should be at least semi-limited or limited is Swap Frog. I don't know if you have faced any Formula Monarch decks, but this guy is overpowered, to be honest. You can just special summon it by discarding a water monster from your end. You can special summon this guy. So it means if you have Tribune Frog or Fishboy Blaster or whatever in your hand, water, you can discard it, special summon this guy. He has a second effect and a third effect, and a kind of fourth, more like useless last effect. Anyway, second effect, you can go fetch a level 2 or lower Aqua-type water monster from your deck and put it in the graveyard, into your graveyard, which usually means Tribune Frog, which usually means Fishboard Blaster, things like that. This is really good because this guy can run. You can run 3 of this guy, and when you put your Treeborn and your Fishboard Blaster, you have, as long as you have cards in your hand, you have a Formula Synchron every turn, and this is way too good. Its third effect, which is even more annoying, you can put one of your monster back into your hand, including this guy, and usually another Monarch, because after a Monarch uses its effect, it's useless, to be honest. So once you fetch it back into your hand, you can use its effect again next turn or anything. If it's Ryza, you can do a sort of a lockdown, where you Ryza, and if you are able to keep this card alive and they have nothing, you Ryza everything, well, they're fucked. Because this guy stays on the field, you pop Ryza, they get their stuff back on top of their deck. You take back Ryza, it's their turn. They set the only monster they have, or they set the only card their only useless card they have because they don't have a choice. And then next turn, Tribune Frog, tribute for Ryza, blah blah blah. Take back Ryza with Swap Frog's effect. Stack's effect is irrelevant, but well, for some, because I never used it, to be honest. So that's about it. Another card, which you all know, you all love to hate, because it's really, they ban Heavy Storm over this card. You probably know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Cold Wave. Heavy Storm, to be honest, is not. I don't see this card played for the destruction effect. I see this card played to be able to make your plays, to be able to swarm the field and OTK and stuff like that. And usually, if you don't OTK or things, they have the chance to come back next turn. They have the chance to. But with Cold Wave, they cannot use any of their spell or trap cards, and this is way too good, to be honest. This is way too good. It might prevent you from doing your stuff, but it lets you do whatever you want with your monsters. And most of the time, think about X-Sabers. If they ban this card, X-Sabers will die. Will stop to exist. You see how powerful this card is? Well, I love it. I love this card. I really do. I love this card. It's just too powerful. So I prefer Heavy Storm over this. Another card, and it's the last one for now, because my rant is off, and yeah. Monster Reborn. Why the hell did they put that back in? I don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue. You can special summon any effing monster from any effing graveyard. If that's not overpowered, what is? They ban premature burial because, well, you can make plays like, oh my god, you can make plays like, oh, a giant runade, get it back into the hand. And I'm aware of the plays you can do with premature burial, but you still need to pay 800 life points, so you have a limit on whatever you can, and it's only your monsters, and it's like a Call of the Hunted. You can only have it. It's a soul link, so if one dies, the other dies. You know what I mean? So that's what I think about this. That's about it. I don't have much else to say. I'll probably make another video, this time talking about good deck cards that I like and good plays and why are they good and stuff like that. So stay tuned. This is just a rant video. You don't have to like it. You don't have to prove what I said. It's just that I don't know. I hate some. I hate a lot of these cards, especially Christia. She's a fucking slut. And that's about it. Comment, things like that. So have fun. I'm singing out, and I'll see you in a few.